Welcome to the world. Pulse Update, bringing you the latest news from around the world. Imagine a waterway so vast it could swallow entire fleets. A project so ambitious it aims to reshape Asia itself. This is not science fiction, but a multi-billion-dollar reality, a concrete and steel testament to a nation's will to redefine global commerce. For centuries, ships have been bound by geography, navigating treacherous, congested sea lanes. Now, a new shortcut is being carved, promising to alter the economic destinies of nations. This is more than engineering. It's a bold statement about who will control the trade routes of the 21st century. The scale is staggering, moving mountains, redirecting rivers, and building infrastructure on a pharaonic scale. As the centerpiece of China's Belt and Road Initiative, this canal is a permanent alteration of the planet's surface, a new artery for goods, oil, and influence. China has built cities, rails, and ports. Now it's taming the oceans, creating a strategic choke point that could change global maritime trade. This waterway is poised to become one of the world's most critical infrastructures, challenging the established order of shipping. The implications are enormous, affecting everything from consumer prices in Europe to energy security in Asia. By creating a more efficient route, every major trading nation must rethink its strategy and alliances. The construction of this super canal marks a pivotal moment, a turning point that will be studied for decades. The story of this canal is the story of our time: power, ambition, and the relentless drive to overcome obstacles for prosperity. At the heart of this global shift is the Canal, or Thai Canal, a proposed 135-kilometer waterway across southern Thailand. With a $50 billion price tag, the project includes not just the canal, but new deepwater ports, industrial zones, and logistical hubs. The goal, a seamless trade corridor bypassing the congested, vulnerable Strait of Malacca. The canal would connect the Gulf of Thailand with the Andaman Sea, backed by Chinese state-owned enterprises and financial institutions. It's a key part of China's Maritime Silk Road, designed for the world's largest supertankers and container ships. The Isthmus of Kra, the narrowest point on the Malay Peninsula, has tempted engineers for centuries. Now, technology and capital make it possible. The canal would create a new island of southern Thailand and Malaysia, fundamentally altering regional geography. For China, this is a strategic imperative, securing economic future and projecting influence. The world is watching to see if this colossal bet will pay off. The Canal's primary purpose is to create a strategic shortcut, bypassing the crowded Strait of Malacca. Over 84,000 vessels, 30% of global trade, pass through the strait annually, making it a critical choke point and a vulnerability for China. More than 80% of China's oil imports travel this route, leading to the so-called Malacca dilemma. The canal offers an alternative under friendly control, securing China's energy and trade lifelines. Ships from the Middle East and Europe could bypass the strait, saving time and distance, enhancing China's economic resilience. The canal is envisioned as a new global highway, shifting maritime gravity closer to China's sphere of influence. Along its route, special economic zones and ports would attract manufacturing and logistics, turning southern Thailand into a trade hub. Ultimately, the Canal aims to reconfigure Asian trade, diminishing the strategic importance of Singapore and the Strait of Malacca. It's a long-term play to cement China's position as a leading global power. To grasp the Canal's impact, compare it to the Suez and Panama Canals, historic arteries that reshaped global trade. Suez, completed in 1869, connects the Mediterranean to the Red Sea, handling 12% of global trade. Panama, finished in 1914, links the Atlantic and Pacific, handling 6% of world trade. The Canal, at 135 kilometers, would rival these in scale but surpass them in strategic ambition. While Suez and Panama connect continents, aims to bypass a choke point within a hypercritical corridor. The Strait of Malacca sees more traffic than Suez and Panama combined. Could siphon off up to 25% of this within a decade. Unlike Panama's lock system, is planned as a sea-level canal for the world's largest vessels, future-proofing its relevance. Suez and Panama were symbols of Western dominance. Is a product of Asia's rise, funded and driven by China. It marks a shift in global power, showing that world-changing infrastructure is no longer the West's domain. The Canal is a symbol of a new era, with new players shaping the future. Its creation could redraw the map of global trade. The Canal's biggest selling point is simple time and money. It would shave 1,200 kilometers off the journey between the Indian and Pacific Oceans, a game-changer in shipping. This shortcut saves 2 to 5 days per voyage, translating into massive fuel and operating cost reductions. For a supertanker, that's up to $350,000 saved per trip. Multiplied across thousands of voyages, the savings reach billions annually. Less time at sea means lower crew costs, insurance, and vessel wear. Faster shipping tightens global supply chains, allowing companies to hold less inventory and respond quickly to demand. The canal would make Asian exports more competitive and lower costs for consumers worldwide. These efficiencies are what make the $50 billion investment attractive to backers. The promise of savings is the engine driving the project forward. History shows that canals are more than commercial shortcuts. They're instruments of power and ambition. The Suez Canal slashed sailing times and cemented British dominance. It became a strategic asset for which nations went to war. The Panama Canal linked oceans, boosting U.S. military and commercial reach, and symbolized American power for a century. Both projects brought controversy, environmental cost, and human tragedy, but also created new economic centers and shifted global influence. Canals have always redrawn strategic maps and created winners and losers. The Canal follows this pattern, but with a 21st century twist. It's backed by a rising Asian power seeking to secure its interests. Like Suez and Panama, it promises to reshape economies and geopolitics far beyond shipping. The impact will extend to regional politics, the environment, and the global balance of power. When humans carve new paths through the earth, they carve new destinies for nations. The lessons of Suez and Panama remind us. The consequences of such projects unfold over decades. The Canal could be the next chapter in this ongoing story. Its true impact will only be revealed with time. The Canal promises immense economic benefits, especially for Thailand, which could see a boom in jobs, industry, and regional development. Neighboring countries like Vietnam, Cambodia, and Myanmar would gain from better connectivity and lower shipping costs. The canal could create a new economic crescent along the Gulf of Thailand and Andaman Sea, integrating regional economies. But the benefits come with risks. Singapore and Malaysia, reliant on straight traffic, could face economic downturns as ships divert to the new route. This shift could create new regional tensions and economic divides. The canal is seen by some as a tool for China to increase leverage over Southeast Asia, deepening dependencies. The economic ripples, while promising for some, threaten to destabilize the existing order. The Canal faces major challenges, starting with environmental impact, cutting through rainforests and wetlands, threatening habitats and fisheries. Political and social opposition in Thailand is fierce, with fears of national division and social disruption. Security is a concern. The canal would be a critical, vulnerable target, requiring heavy protection and raising questions about foreign military presence. Financial viability is uncertain. The canal must convince shipping lines to pay tolls instead of using the Free Strait of Malacca. If traffic projections fall short, the canal could become a costly white elephant. These hidden costs must be weighed against the potential benefits. The path to completion is anything but certain. If completed, the Canal will be a defining project of the 21st century, a bold move to reshape global trade. It offers faster, cheaper, and more secure shipping, but carries environmental, economic, and political risks. The canal could spark a new era of prosperity or become a source of tension and disruption. History shows such projects have unpredictable, far-reaching consequences. The Canal is a symbol of a world in transition, where new powers redraw the map. Its final impact will depend on diplomacy, economics, and engineering in the years ahead. The question remains, who will shape the global trade map of tomorrow?